Hey everyone, Lacey Waldrop here with Synergy. Today we're going to be going over the workout and training session of our practice sessions within the Team Logger. So what that's going to allow you to do is upload large video files, something like a base running circuit that you may be doing, or maybe you have an infield and outfield session that you wanted to cover and only associate with the players that are in that session. We can do that. Something else that may be helpful for is if you have some camp footage that you really just want to save and review later, you can also save that in this platform. So what we're going to do is look at our Team Logger. We're still going to be going into that same practice session over in the middle of games and management. And we're going to go to that same add practice button. Once I'm on the drop down menu, I'm going to select training and workout, and I'm going to choose my league and choose my team. Now, once that's done, I'll click apply very simply, and it's going to take me right to my next step. I'm not going to have to select anything else. So this is going to look very similar to how we import video. It's really the same type of workflow. We're going to add video files. And right now you can see in these files, I have a couple different types of videos. So I have BP sessions and I have bullpens. So right now I'm just going to select this large amount of video files. I'll click open. And then once they populate at the bottom, what I'm going to be able to do is spread them out between the different types of groups or the different types of practices they are. So once those get a second, here they are popping up. Luckily, they're already labeled, but if they weren't and you really weren't sure what type of videos you were looking at, you can select the play button right here next to each video file. That's going to start playing whatever type of session it is. So it's already labeled, but like I said, if it's not, you can easily click through the different video files that you have to figure out what each video is and to be able to better group them. So what I'm going to do now that all these videos are here and I've gone through to see what they are, I'm going to group selected clips and click new group. Once I do that, you're going to see everything pop up under this, but I'm going to go ahead and select these 4 BP sessions, and I'm going to move selected groups into a new group. So now my BP sessions and my bullpen sessions are in 2 different groups here, labeled as they should be. So I could create as many groups as I wanted to on that. Once I do this, I'm going to go ahead and associate each individual one with certain players. So let's say these were the 3 players that were throwing bullpens that day. I'm going to select them and then I'm going to close this out. Now they're going to be associated with that video, and I will be able to later filter out in my client app and see who was included in these. So same thing I'll do in group 2. I'll select as many as I want. And then now I'll add players there. So I'll just add 3 different players, close, and then I'm good to go. What I can also do in this, since it's BP, I can add labels. And so I can filter through pitching, hitting, fielding, base running, catching, or I can add a custom label. So I've already added batting practice and center field angle as a custom option. So I'm going to select those 2 for these BP sessions so that I know what they are later on and I know what I'm looking at. So really, this is as simple as it gets when it comes to adding a training and workout. It's going to give you the ability to associate players, but to not actually log or clip any data. So you're just going to be able to look at this full video file whenever you'd like within our client app, but you will still have the option to see who was added in that session and to be able to know what type of session it was by adding your labels. After this, once everything is selected, I'm going to go ahead and press start. And what that's going to do is it's going to begin my upload process so that everything starts to go into our Synergy client app. You can see group 2 was started first since that was the first button that I clicked. But you can choose in any order which one you wanted to start. Or if I would have just wanted to start one at a time, I could do it that way. And that's going to be how you are going to use our training or workout session. Very simple, but very helpful to be able to keep all of your video in one space and be able to see it and view it on the Synergy client app.